In Miami, yeah. You gotta get used to it, shit. You gotta used to the niggas out there, bro. Like,
and I'm not like a party type, so I wouldn't like go out. It would be good because the thing is, bro, this thing was saying this, and the way he was talking, he was like, apparently he like rented cars and shit too, you know. Mm-hmm. So he was like, dude, he said that like he's driving
like cars. Like, what do you mean,
like supercars, like Maseratis.
Oh yeah, you can do that in Florida. Yeah,
no, but he said he was the guy who was renting it to people, bro.
What? He has the cars.
I don't know. He probably went in on it with his boys or something, but from what I could tell,
these cars are expensive, bro. They're like millions of dollars, bro.
From what I could tell, though, he was like, because he was talking about mad different kind of cars, and I was like, damn. And I'm not so much into the cars thing because it's a huge liability. Yeah. But it's like in the house shit, bro.
That I could do.
I would love to do that, bro. Yeah. And because what I'd probably do is I would go, and then mad, bro. So I put an FHA loan, and then I would like live there for a year or something.
Right.
And then like
rent it out after that.
Yeah, bro. I would go Airbnb it, bro. I would try to get it like right in the city.
You know what you should do? My boy did it in Providence. He got like a full family home with an FHA loan and living like in the first floor. Living in the first floor, and then he rented out. He rented out with like, obviously he goes online and find the right people and shit, and then he makes at least 10 to 15 grand a month, bro. Because it's a full family home.
The most you can probably be paying on your mortgage is like $1,500. $1,500 to $2,000 probably the most,
bro.
Like, if you're netting that, that's like oh my god.
Dude, if I'm paying a landlord where I live at $1,625 a month, bro, this is how much he's getting the landlord. Imagine how much it should be worth. Probably $250,000 to $400,000
at least, bro. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to pay that shit off to own it, because now your tenant is paying it. He's paying no fucking mortgage for you, bro. Why can't we do that? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, we're gonna do that.
It's like,
I can tell already, bro. Like, we're about to do that, dude. Like, bro. I'm literally gonna do that, bro. Like, I'm probably gonna take a trip to Florida.
It's a come up, bro. You just gotta be patient, be humble with it. You know what I'm saying? And no rush into things too quickly. Sometimes, we want to do it all. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I'm thinking about that I don't have an answer to is how I'm gonna because you need somebody there to clean the Airbnb every day when someone's there,
There always maids nowadays. There's maids everywhere.
Yeah, good idea actually.
Get a maid too, and the way I'll do it is have a contract with her. So each month you're gonna clean the hotel each month. It's a contract. You know what I'm saying?
I would probably pay her nice too because.
So it'd be like a monthly payment, so she would be there every first of the month or every 15th of the month just to clean it.
Nah, well, you low key need someone who because probably people are gonna stay for like 3 days, 2 days.
So you want them daily?
Yeah, dude. Okay. It probably needs to be they need to clean their room after they leave.
Yeah, but that's when you tell her, hey, I got a couple of guys coming in. It's a contract, right? So you got a couple of guys there and they're making some extra bucks. That's what they're making.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're like, yeah. What are we gonna do? So every 2 to 3 days, just come to the apartment and clean it. Like each day, it depends on the tourist or the person is staying there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It's like a hotel. When you go to a hotel, you stay for 5 days. Each day they clean the hotel room for you because they have to wait till you leave the hotel room, do what you gotta do, and when you come back later this evening or at night, you're like, oh, this shit's great. You never clean the hotel for me. I like that.
But if you're gonna charge $400 a night, you need to have certain things.
That service,
like that is gonna make it like that standard.
Exactly.
Like I think it'll be worth going for a more expensive place if you could do that because
they added wash and dry in there too.
Oh shit, bro! Dude, that would be you could charge $5 something, bro.
$600
with that, because niggas be getting drunk and be like fucking that shit up, spilling that liquor.
You got detergents for them and shit.
If you spilled liquor on your shit, it stains, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm
telling you, man. It's the life. You gotta be smart. Like for me, if I ever have Airbnb one day, if we got it one day, bro, you gotta have a dryer, a washer. You gotta have a dishwasher. If they want to cook, a stove and shit.
You gotta have a whole house.
The whole house, bro. I'm telling you, and then if they're doing anything, we charge you to their credit card.
Yeah.
Deducted whatever they're doing.
Exactly.
On the credit card. Could be like $250. But breaking something.
It's like a hole in the wall. If there's like a hole in the wall or something, that's like 600.
Yeah.
Because that's like you have to plaster the whole wall again and paint again.
Exactly.
To make it look nice, you know?
But you can't, like, you know how much you charge. If I do anything stupid, that's why you don't see anything like wall. We just tape everything. This is just tape. We don't put the holes in the wall. This is just tape holding that picture right there.
Oh, that's smart, bro.
It's tape, bro.
That's smart.
You know what I'm saying? Because they know, I gotta redo this. You gotta redo it. They're gonna charge me $250, bro.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like, now what I'm thinking is like, if we buy like a multi-family, each one could have like a couple, like 2 bedrooms or something like that, and then you could like make it mad nice on each floor. Yeah, and you could have like 4 Airbnbs, bro.
I'm telling you,
you know what I'm saying? Because then probably your down payment would be like pretty similar. Exactly. Like maybe a little more, but like, dude,
you can charge them more too, actually. You know, because whatever, let's say you're paying for a 4-family home, you're paying what, for $2,500, $3,000 a month. Yeah, 4-family home, bro. You can charge each of these guys about $1,500 to $1,600, bro. Each of them. Because each 4-family home is gonna have at least 2 or 3 bedrooms, one and a half bathroom, 1.5 bathroom. One bathroom is gonna have a toilet and a shower in a sink, and the other one is just gonna have a sink and a toilet.
Yeah, dude, I'm just thinking about, because I don't really want to get into cars, bro.
No, dude,
I don't really like cars at all.
Dude, I'm telling you, flipping house, real estate, this is where it's at, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's just, it's a long term, bro, because when you get into cars, they self-driving cars nowadays, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit's going out of business. They're not even going to need Uber drivers no more, because the car's going to drive on its own, bro.
The only kind of cars I think that are going to keep business for a while is those supercars, like that guy was saying. Because some people just want to drive that just like to say they did, you know?
Just to have fun, yeah.
I'm like, but that's like way down the line, bro.
But that's a risky business. What if you crash it? You know what I'm saying? To me, it's a risky business. The reason why I say it, because there's some dumb kids who are just rich, obviously. Especially this time of generation where you have that old money where these kids go up in because of their parents and shit. And they want to, like, have fun at 18 and 21, 22, making stupid decisions, crash the car and shit. It's a liability to you. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta fucking fix a car. You know what I mean? Like, trying to figure out, like, how the fuck I'm gonna. It's just a risky business. For sure. That's why I thought about even opening my own dealership one day, but I was like, it's just a risky business. You really think about it. Because they're gonna have to test drive the car to see if they like it or not. If something happens, it's on the do it. It's on you.
And if it breaks or they crash,
and
there's like, you have to fix it. Maybe they have insurance, whatever, like they pay for it. But like, you have to fix it, and now for all that time you have to fix it. You can't make money from that anymore.
It's coming out. Insurance is true, but it's still coming out of your pocket because you're paying insurance every month. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
And the reason I even see, because like when I was thinking, this guy was talking, and he was like, "Oh, like he said, he just buys mad designer clothes and shit, like all these designer things." And when he was saying that, I was like, "Bro," to be honest, a part of me was like, I was like, "Bro, if I made that kind of money, I wouldn't buy any of that designer shit."
This is no brand. I think it's a Primark, bro.
Bro, I would dress the same as I'm dressing now, but I would literally just invest all that money, bro. And I was like, bro, I was like, if this nigga, I'm not, it's recorded, right? Yeah, I mean, if we put this out, if this nigga can, if he can make that much money and beat that up and spend it on that shit, bro, I was like, bro, I know, if I can do that, I was like, no disrespect to Nick, like, he can do it, bro. I know I can do it, bro.
Yeah, of course. Anybody can do it, man.
I honestly respected this nigga, too, because he low-key inspired me a little bit to do this. Because I was like, bro, I'm just like a different kind of nigga. Like, in my mind, I'm like, bro, I'm going to save my money, bro. Like, I'm going to invest my money. Like, I'm going to buy more properties with that shit. I'm not going to waste it on stupid shit, And, like, first thing I'm doing is buying land in other countries, like you're saying.
That's the first thing. Countries to move along.
Second thing I'm probably going to do is buy, like, a boat in, like,
that's
Africa.
Yeah, dude.
I want to buy a boat, dude.
Bro, where Africa, though? Where are you thinking?
Where I'm from, Guinea. Just because that's what I know. I want to start there, and then I'll branch out. But, like, going to a random spot, like, you got to be careful.
I know that you don't even know and shit.
The niggas out there is, like,
they're crazy.
Yeah, let's kick it off, though. Let's kick it off.
Alright, yo, what's good, my brothers and sisters? You already know who it is. It's Marty, representing DU. But it's a long time coming, but we're here now. Ladies and gentlemen, Before we begin, I just want to introduce, this guy, man. He is the man of the hour. Reason why? He's never late, old, too early, but he's always on time. You let him know who you are, what you do out here, man.
Hey, it's Denver. I'm the host of the show. You know what I'm saying? Coming to you with constructive dialogue, helping you to get to know the world and even more importantly yourself, we got a pretty cool topic for you. I think it's gonna be a funny topic, to be honest. Shit, right? Yeah. We still popping off, still here. We're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop.
We're going nowhere. We gonna be here. Whether we're not here, and you're gonna see this place gonna look different. We're gonna be everywhere. Actually, we're gonna be in every state, every country. I'm telling you guys. It's like I said, man. Should have been a long time ago, but it's a long time coming. At least we're here now to let you guys know that hey, we are here to speak the truth. Let you guys speak reality, speak facts. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but the truth, guys. And also to teach you guys, how to reevaluate yourself and how to, be successful one day. Because sometimes we tend to, especially when we're young, we make stupid decisions. You know what I'm saying? You going out to the clubs, you party, getting drunk, getting high, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But now it's just the world is changing. There's a lot going on. There's so many money to make, so many money that is just sitting there. You guys to grab, but you just gotta put your mind to it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so
this week, bro. Let's skip introductions, bro. Because I really want to get into the topic, bro. We're talking about rejection, bro.
Yeah.
And this, I feel like I don't know, bro. I don't know why I really want to get to this, bro.
He's excited right now.
I'm not even using my phone. I make a point not to use my phone on the podcast, but this is my talking notes. You know what I'm saying? As you see, like I have the book before.
Nice.
I just went and consolidated them all onto my phone, so it'll be a little more efficient. So because sometimes I can't even read my own handwriting, because I try to get it out, But today's topic is going to be rejection. You know what I'm saying? And man, this is going to be a touchy subject.
Yeah,
I feel like this is going to be a touchy. A lot of y'all niggas is going to feel either offended today. A lot of y'all women is going to feel probably offended as well. But a lot of y'all real ones is going to feel like, okay, wow, that's really true. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is the kind of thing where it's a character builder. You know what I'm saying? Like rejection is like a character builder. It's this type of thing that it's like I forget the saying that they say it's like I think they say pressure, right? So like pressure either like makes diamonds or it busts pipes, And so it really just depends on how you deal with the pressure. And rejection is like some pressure on niggas, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I was younger, I just had some stories, right? You know what I'm saying? But like the first thing is this is a bad question, but I said how many times you've been shot down, you know what I'm saying? By women. We'll just start off with women, How many times? I'm roughly,
Man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wasn't the best. And I was good what I did do, but I wasn't the best. I would say to me when I get rejected all the time. I'm not gonna lie. Wherever I'm going, if I'm going to buy something, or if I'm waiting to get food and then, the merchant don't like me, or whatever the reason is, because the way I dress, I got a hoodie on, or I look suspicious, whatever it is, But back in my days, when I used to be in the game, going out, going to the clubs, going to the bars, trying to get on some women, I always get rejected. It's I always find one because I never quit. Honestly, I'm very persistent in the way when I'm trying to holler at a female. Rejection to me, it was to the point where I just brushed it off. I mean, I was hurt. Don't get me wrong. I don't show that I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I would say at least I can't even count, to be honest with you, because I was hollering at every chick in the bar, at the club. You know what I'm saying? Until I get at least one of them just to go home with me.
Real shit though.
Because I didn't really care how bad she was. I didn't care how beautiful she was. You know what I'm saying? I was just looking for some booty. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We were talking about how women shoot to the star. Like, they shoot for the most valuable man, right? The highest value man. Me personally, I didn't go. If I know a shorty is 10 out of 10, and I'm dressing like a 5 or 6, or I don't really try my best to dress well or have a nice cologne on and shit. I'll go for a woman that's pretty much, at my level. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm coming out fresh and my hair is nice, it's done, lineup is done, and shit. I'll shoot for the stars too. But rejection is not something that I don't. I don't really care about rejection, honestly. Women can reject me, or somebody can reject me, or because they don't want to sell me apart. Whatever it is, I don't really care for. I go to the next. I'll go to the next. There's always gonna be a. It's like they say, there's plenty of fish. There's plenty of fish a lot, right? Like one woman reject doesn't mean every one woman you got reject. You're gonna find that one. So I remember as a kid, I didn't even know I was aware of this, but I was telling Denver that it's just to a point where I was just chilling at the club. So I was just chilling. I like to evaluate, I like to analyze my surroundings to where I'm at. See the type of niggas. I see a lot of niggas trying to holler at a female that's way out of their, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Beyond, what's the word I'm looking for? When the ladies
like they're out of their league.
Out of their league, like I see niggas like calling a female way out of it. I'm like, bro, you got a buck tooth, bro. Like, what's good with you? Your hat is crooked, your jeans is great, bro. Like, I'm not judging niggas and shit. It's just sometimes, it's just like, yo, you gotta know your lane. You know what I mean?
Niggas like, you dusty as shit. Your hat's all crooked there.
Yeah, you see a nigga like me, I'm just chilling, and
I'm not judging the nigga. I'm not judging the nigga.
I'm just chilling, analyzing my whole environment. I see how female nature is reacting,
Bro, yeah, I've been rejected. That's funny, I was gonna say hundreds of times, but I don't even think I've approached hundreds and hundreds of girls, you know what I'm saying? Probably though, I've been rejected. I'll say a ratio though, or like percentage. I've been rejected probably about like 85, 90% of the time, bro.
I don't even have a number.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because like if I can think, because I can't think of how much. Cause I don't. Maybe I was just trying to like fucking forget about the shit or whatever, but no, to be honest, like I most of the time, like I'll probably say like 85, 90% of the times I've been rejected from shorties and shit. And especially growing up, as I've gotten older, my game, of course, has gotten better. As you just get older, you just get a little colder, regardless with shorties. Yeah. You start to really stop simping, and you start realizing, okay, like Marty says it all the time. John says it all the time, bro. It's like, don't chase, bro. I don't chase. Like, you start to get into more of the mindset of like, let it come to me, and yeah. It's funny that he said, when you say, like, girls really be shooting for the stars, though. You know what I'm saying? I found, so, like, my next question kind of was, like, have you rejected somebody before? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hate to bring this up. I was at a club one day. It was me, my cousin, his buddy, my buddy. You know what I'm saying? This is shorty. She was cute. She was cute. I'll probably give her at least 7.5. It's good. It's like an 8 if you wind it up. You know what I'm saying? But I was just not feeling anyone to dance with me. I was just in the dance floor doing me, doing some hip hop dance and shit like that. That's when I used to be really good at dancing, bro. Like I was killing it, man. Women used to just to want to dance with me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the night, I just never take them home. But unless I feel attracted to the shorty. If she's out here kissing me in the club, I'm picking that. I'm not gonna take this shorty on. She's a hoe. You know what I'm saying? She's a dot. But there's one shorty I was just dancing. I didn't even see her. I didn't even notice she was in front of me. And then I hear a tap. I'm like, bro, I know who's tapping me, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm doing my damn dancing, bro. I look, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, she's cute. I'm like, oh, she's really cute, bro. I'm here to have fun with my boys. I think it was on my boy's birthday that time, and then he was like, let's have a good time, man. Let's just not just holler at any females tonight. Let's just have a great time. Get numbers and shit. Don't take them home. Let's just do our thing, because we ain't gonna try to get any pay for hotel. Unless they want to pay for the hotel, he's like, go ahead, go for it. Right? If a truly think like, hey, can you go to the hotel? She wants you to pay for it, don't do it. As my boy, he's like, don't pay for hotel for a shorty. Just sleep with one night, bro. You're not spending $20 on that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, So he was really good what he does, but I was the type of person who was just all right, cool, man. This is gonna be my thing. And she was making like silence. I didn't understand what she was saying. You know, I'm like, come here, just start. I'm like, can't hear you. The music is way too loud. And she's like, oh, can we dance? And I was like, nah, just like that. I was like, nah,
damn, that's cold.
I said, nah, I'm
That's
good.
cold.
You know, and then she looked at me, frowning, looked so upset with what she was like. The girl was like, damn. The girl was like, damn. So I'm guessing the girls kind of like riled her up to get so even more angrier. To the point where I got a smack, yo. Literally, she just smacked me.
No way.
Like, literally, she just smacked me because I rejected her. You know, I'm like, it's okay. I'm just lying, nigga. We'll get with you. I'm like, you fine. You got ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, she got titties, but she got ass for a white girl too. But I was like, you know, cause my boys like, just have a good time. Let's have fun. That's not trying to hot and shit. See what happened. You know, I got holler at. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it goes.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you mind your own business, you know, that's how it should be. You're doing your thing. You're feeling you. You're doing you. And I was like, man, I was really upset when she did that because she did that in front of my boys, in front of everybody. Everybody was watching it too. And then they'll just watch it to see, well, I'm a nigga, bro. Like, what kind of nigga was gonna smack a white shorty? You know what I'm saying? That.
Yeah, especially if you want to stay in the club for the rest of the night.
Especially if my boys like, yo, guys, don't do anything stupid. Just stay and have fun, right? So I was like, fuck. And I thought, what was that? I'm like, girl, what was that?
So that's the most real nigga response.
You know?
You can have that.
So it was just like, I was pissed, honestly. And then she couldn't give me an answer. She's like, guys, let's get out of here. And she grabbed her girls and she walked out. She walked out of the club. You know, and I was like, let me see where she's going. And I literally saw her left the club. Like, literally left the club. And it was midnight. The club is until 2 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So it was just crazy. I don't know, man. How about you? It was the time that you rejected a girl, B.
Yeah. So when I was younger, it never happened. Well, it did, yeah. But like, it was like a different way, I guess. It wasn't like, I guess, when I was like really young, you know what I'm saying? I was just really bad at saying no. You know what I'm saying? So I'll never forget. I was in like 6th, 7th grade, right? This is the first. Maybe I'll give a couple of stories, right? But I was in 6th, 7th grade. And I was like a cute little nigga, you know what I'm saying? I was dancing, I was singing these plays and shit. I was in these school plays. I looked so young too, you know what I'm saying? And so like all of like my school knew me and shit because I was in these plays. And so there was this girl named Sophia, right? This like little blonde white girl. And it was classic 6th grade shit. Like she had one of her friends like come over to me and like be like, well, Sophia like really likes you. And like I was just a real nigga when I was in 6th grade, bro. Like I just knew what I wanted, bro. And there was a girl in the grade above me.
Aren't you 12 in 6th grade?
Yeah, I was. There was a girl in the grade above me though in 7th grade, and I was like, dude, I fuck with her. She's like the only girl I fuck with, bro. And so, I told her friend, I was like, no, it's okay. Like I think I'm okay. Like, I literally said it like that. I said it like as if I was like I was like saying no to like an entree.
And I bet you her friend was the worst. She probably said the worst thing. She's like,
bro,
was that into you? Doesn't like you? He said.
I don't even know, but like it's funny because she must have not even discouraged her that much. Because a couple days later, I got like a text message like from a random number, and she's like, "Hey, Sophia," and I was like, "Oh, word!" Like I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And then she would start. And it's funny, bro. This is how bad I was at saying no.
How the fuck you get the number? You never asked that?
Dude,
how did you get that number? That's the fifth that coming in my mind.
Dude, this is how bad I was at saying no. She literally like talked me into going out with her, bro. After like a full like 24 hours of consistently talking, she literally convinced me to go out with her. And so I did it. And like I remember I was like, it's funny because she convinced me over the text, right? And then like 3 days later. It's like buyer's remorse, you know? It's like when you go to like a Best Buy or some shit and you buy some shit you know you don't need, and then a couple days later you're like, bro, I shouldn't have bought that. You're like, and so a couple days later I was at the skate park just by myself actually, and she was texting me, and I was like, I got the balls to break up with her on the phone, on some stupid shit. I was like, and you know what's the funniest thing about the whole thing? I never even met her in person one time when we were dating, bro.
Damn.
Well, it was 3 days, I guess. But, like, I never even talked to her in person, bro. And, like, I never met after I said yes, they were going out. She was literally like, "Do you want to be my boyfriend?" And I was like, "I don't know about all this." Like, and I don't forget how she convinced me, but she was good, bro. She was good. She talked me into it. And so, then after that, it's funny. And then after that, I heard that she asked every single boy in my grade if she wanted to be boyfriends and girlfriend. You know?
But I know Sophia too, bro. I think I was 14 at the time. Sophia, she was a white girl. Was she white?
Yeah, she was white and blonde hair.
I don't get understand why brown females go for niggas, bro. I never understood that. There's a shorty. I went to a carnival. I'll never forget that. I was only 13 or 14 years old, bro. She was so into me to a point where she started acting different because I didn't want to go out with her. You know? I was into her too, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, I don't have a whip. I'm only 14, 15.
I'm 14, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a car. I don't have a job. Like, literally, Shorty was like asking me to go out with her, and I found out she was like 17, 18 years old, way older than me, and I was only 14, 15, bro. But I had a goatee, and I didn't look like I was 15. You know what I'm saying? So I had a full goatee and shit. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, this shorty start thinking, really, I'm really gonna take this shorty on a date. And we got each other's number, we exchanged phone numbers and shit. You know, but I was like, I don't have a car. But it's not that I didn't want to go with her. It's not that I rejected her. I did, but I'm like, wait, I'm just a kid, yo. You know what I'm saying? She's like a teenager.
Yeah, when I was that age, I wasn't in my person like that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thinking. I mean, I was thinking like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking about like, you know, going in there and shit.
It was like I was still, yeah.
You know, because you know, listen, when you from the Caribbean island, this crazy shit goes. Crazy shit that happened in the Caribbean.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So you cause as a kid, you're hip at the age of 9. You're hip already. You know about titties and pussy at the age of, which is ridiculous, right? But yeah, so and then you know, I started talking to Shorty every night. We text each other, call each other, talk to each other on the phone, and they tell me how. You know, it was just. I think she got tired of it. Like me as a kid, I didn't know any better. Obviously, I didn't have games. I don't know what was game about, but I know about titties and pussy. But at the same time, I'm like, she stopped responding. She stopped calling me. I'm like, she probably got a man ready. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. I'm blowing this shorty up, right? I look so desperate, but I didn't know. Like I said, are you a kid, 14, 15 years? You don't know. She's 17, 18. I'm like, she's probably having a nigga fucking her right now. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I lost her, so I'm calling her. She finally picked up. She's like, what do you want? Why are you blowing my phone up? Like, I don't want you. I don't like you.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, and it crushes me. I'm like, yo, she was so next to me. You know? I'm like, what happened to this shorty?
That's a 14-year-old nigga of innocence, bro.
Yeah, 2 to 6 months later, I'm like, what happened to her? She finally picked up after 6 months, bro. Like, finally picked up, dude. And then she's like, what the fuck do you want? She's like, well, what do you do? I'm like, well, what do you mean? Like, what do I do? Like, you have a car, you have a house? I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm 15. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying?
She probably thought you were like 20, dude.
I guess she was like, yeah, because, you know, I had a full goatee. I'll never forget, it was a carnival, you know, and she was a group of friends. I had the boss to approach this shorty. She had like 4 girls on her. And she was like, I think this dude is really she was out there. Her friends like sent her there. She told her his name, bro. And I'm like, shit, damn, me, alright, cool. And then at the carnival, we went to the ride together. You know, she paid for the ride. I didn't have money, you know what I'm saying? I was just there. I don't know why I was there in the first place. I think I was there with my brother and sister. I left my brother and sister just to hang out with a shorty, bro. And then she got me food. I mean, I was having a blast. I'm like, shit, shorty got money like that?
Yeah, no shit.
You know? But it was just to a point where I was like, yo, Sophia was gone, man. Oh, disappeared.
Yeah, now, because my first story, I said it was like, that was a young nigga story, you know what I'm saying? I don't really count that. Like, this is like in my more adult days of like rejection. One thing I can remember when I was in Philly, I was at this party, right? And so I was like off it, bro. Like, I was drinking, smoking, like I was wilding out. And I remember this is the first night I was in Philly, you know, saying? I got there on a Friday afternoon. We went out right to not to the club, we went to like a frat party. And so we were in the basement. I'll never forget because I was off one too. Like I was off of perk and shit. And I was just like wilding out. And I was just like, I won't lie, I was in a different city. It was still like surreal. So I was like feeling myself. I didn't give a shit what was happening, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I don't know anyone here, bro. Like I was like, word. And I was visiting my cousin, you know what I'm saying? And so I was playing pool first upstairs with these. Because I was like, bro, when you're off shit like that, you're not even thinking about pussy, bro. And it's funny, like, you're not even thinking about getting pussy, like, so it's funny because all the pussy, like, comes to you, bro. And it's so crazy. I was playing pool upstairs with these two black girls, bro. And I was killing it. I suck at pool, bro. But I was killing it. I hit like 3 shots in a row. Because I was like, fuck it, nigga. Like, I just started hitting it. And so, and then I was being mad aggressive, too. And I could tell this one cute black shorty was into it. She's like a nurse. She's like mad into this. And so, like, I was like talking her up and shit. And then, like, these niggas, my cousin was like, oh, bro, let's go, like, do this. There's mad people dancing downstairs. And so I went downstairs, and I just, like, because the black shorty was like, oh, where are you going? And I was, like, so faded, I was like, oh, no, she was like, yeah, she was like, oh, yeah, she was like, where are you going? I forget where, I was like, I was so faded, I was like, not here. You know what I'm saying? And then I just, like, ran, I didn't even make fucking sense. I went downstairs, and then I just was like, there's like mad people dancing. I just started like dancing. I'm really bad at dancing. I'm like, but when I dance, I just go like this. You know what I'm saying? And I would just like be jumping. And apparently I must have been doing good though that night. Because then this Spanish shorty came up to me. She was like this short little Spanish shorty. And then her and her like friend started fucking with me and my cousin and shit. And so I was like grinding on this shorty for like a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like I got this beer somehow. It was like a blur that night, bro. Somehow a beer, like, when it came into my hand, and I was, like, drinking this beer, and I was, like, grinding this shorty. And then literally, like, this shorty, like, after so long, I don't even know how she came to niggas, you know? But after so long, she was, like, I started making out with her for a second. Oh, no, actually, I didn't start. She was trying to make out with me, but I was like, nah, because I was drinking this beer. And then she, like, whispered in my ear, she's like, get me high. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, shit. And so then, I was trying to smoke anyways, but to be honest, I don't really, to be honest, I don't really be smoking up shorties, or back in the day, I don't be smoking with shorties that much, for a couple reasons. I'll go into that later, but she said that, and I was like, oh, word, like, yeah, I was like, let's try fuck. And so then, but then I was like I said, I love perks, I wasn't really thinking about pussy as much as I was thinking about getting high, so I was like, and so she said that, and then somehow I got her Snapchat and shit. And I was like, and she was pretty cute. Like I don't lie, I was fucking with her. But there was another party going on and shit too. It's this other place, this other like house party outside of the campus. And so I was like, what? I was like, yo, what? She was like, no, I was like, I'll be right back. And she was like, okay, like yeah, we can go smoke or something. And then I just dipped, bro. I just dipped, bro. And she just like hitting me up on Snapchat mad hard, and I just like. Yeah, dude, and then, so, but, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, and then but part of the reason is because before I dipped, I stopped dancing with her, right? And then I went away, and then I came back downstairs, and she was grinding with this other black nigga, who was way bigger than me, bro. And then I saw them making out, bro. And then I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay. And then she was hitting me up.
She's for the streets, bro.
Yeah, she's for the streets, bro. And so I was like, oh, okay. So part of me it wasn't even, that made me kind of lose a little attraction. But she started blowing me up. And so I just like left her on bed and shit. And I was like, nah. And then we went to this other party, right? And this, like I said, I was wilding out, bro. And I wasn't even looking for pussy. And that's why pussy was looking for me. You know what I'm saying? And so I went to this other party, bro. This fucking, he's funny. She was the other black girl. She was a nurse, bro. She was with these friends, this friend group. They were like all foreign exchange students.
What do you mean successful women, bro? That's crazy.
Bro, I literally, bro. So there was like 2 white British girls, right? Yeah. And there was like this dude from like Switzerland too. And there was this one cute ass black shorty, bro. Her name Brochet. I'll shout her out. You know what I'm saying? Brochet. You know what I'm saying? You already know. I literally was like, I was just so off it at that point. Like I was so like faded. I literally, like, her friend group, like, she was, like, the two British girls were standing right in front of her, and I literally like walked right through them. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even look at either one of them, and I walked right through them, and I was like, yo, bro, so aggressive, bro. I don't know. I was literally like, cause I had like not that much good game then. I was like, yo, who are you? I was like, mad. I was like, who are you? And she was like, what? And I was like, where? I was like, I fuck with you. I was saying stupid. I was like, I fuck with how it was your shit. It was like, it wasn't a costume party. Oh no. It was like not a costume. It was like right around Halloween. Was it a costume party?
Halloween party?
Yeah, dude, it was, cause it was like around my birthday though, so it was after Halloween, you know? Or no, actually, what am I saying?
Yeah, yo, I fuck with you.
Dude, yeah, I was literally like, yo. I was like, yo, what's the word? I was like, yo, what's your name? Like, I was acting so aggressive. I'm Batman. And I was like, yo, yeah, I was.
It's like your tone just changed. Yo, I'm Batman. They're like, what?
Oh my. City is falling. Like, so I was literally talking like so aggressive. And it was funny because I could tell those two British girls were like really into me. Like, I think it was just because I didn't give a shit about them. Yeah. They were like attracted to me because I like didn't pay them the time of day. And so, they were like trying to talk to me too. But I was like, word, like, and to be honest, I think I don't remember it fully, but like the next day, like long story short, like I woke up in her dorm the next day, and the next day she was like, wow, you're being like a dick to my roommates yesterday. And I was like, yeah, and I just came up with some bullshit excuse. I was like, it's just because I was fucking with you so heavy, like, I was like, I wasn't trying to even give any of my energy. That's I fuck with you, and yeah, no, she was mad.
You ended up smashing though, right?
No, not smashing, but we hooked up though. Yeah, but I didn't smash, no. But like, yeah,
were you still in her dorm?
Yeah.
How old were you guys?
I was 21 and she was 19.
Damn, I would have smashed right there and then. Unless she was a friend.
Yeah, let me tell because I'm already supposed to do. Yeah, so yeah. So I wasn't I wasn't there like that.
I still would have smashed, man.
Because I would force my shit. So no, but I was like, yeah. So I hooked up with her and everything. You know, so I woke up there. She was actually mad cool. She took me to the dining hall the next day, and but like I could tell like her friends, like those two British girls, like I kind of just like dubbed them. You know what I'm saying? And like I could tell they really were like. It wasn't even like I feel like they weren't even that attracted to me. I feel like they were just jealous. You know what I'm saying? Because I could tell at this school, like, black girls don't really get that much play, you know what I'm saying? Don't get that much attention. And, I had already been working on my self-improvement shit. I had already been changing my diet by then and shit. But, like, I was just, like, to be honest, mad attracted to the shorty. Because she was, like, dope as fuck. She was mad cute. But that was, like those, because, like I said, when you're not looking for it, it starts looking for you. Right. And I was like, part of my energy, I guess, is just attracted to like more pure shorties, you know. And I could tell all the other energy from those other shorties, so I kind of like dug.
Damn, and she was from British too.
Dude, I could tell she was a hoe, bro. Really? I could tell those two British girls. No shade to you guys, but I could tell they were fucking hoes, bro, because their energy, bro. And like that Spanish girl too. That Spanish girl hit me up I was in Philly for 2 weeks, bro. I literally just crashed in my cousin's dorm, bro. I just slept in his dorm. You're not even supposed to have a visitation there. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like the whole week she was hitting me up. She was like, what's the word? Like, what's the word? Is there any parties? And I just kept leaving it on red, bro.
Like, yo, I'm visiting. Like, you should tell me where the party's at.
Facts, bro.
Damn.
Facts.
Did you tell her you were just visiting out here?
I didn't respond. Because I was more like learning about female nature then. Yeah. So I was like, bro, I'm not gonna respond to this shorty. She was making out, and he was shaking out, like, that nigga was like mad big, bro. Like mad big. Like, and no shade, like, but like I know I look more handsome than that nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I could tell like she wasn't like really looking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
females, they love them niggas, bro. I'll be honest with you, but especially if they're from Great Britain or they're from like Australia.
Really?
From Irish.
You ever fuck with Australian shorty?
Bro, yeah, really?
Damn.
Yeah, but it, I don't know. It's a fetish. I'll be honest with you, it's a fetish for these females when they come, especially when they go in school. Because when nigga try to holler at a female that is from a different country, bro, it's like, yo, we gonna fuck with you. And they gonna fuck with us back, you know what I'm saying? Especially like, yo, yeah, this thing is different, yo.
Yeah, it is.
The move's different. Especially if you like smoke and drink. That's when it's a wrap, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do all that. So the way I was getting them is because they're like, this thing is, they're like asshole dudes or something. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And I was being an asshole to most of the females when I was in school. You know what I'm saying? I was funny too at the same time, you know. But yeah, I mean, 21, man. I don't know if I can remember what I was doing at 21. I think I was just going to the club since I could drink and shit. I didn't even drink though, even back in 21, which is so funny. Because when everybody turns 21 in my days, we going out to the club, to the bar, to drink and shit.
Get hammered, yeah.
You get hammered and shit. For me, I turned 21, I was like, yo, I'm going to the club, get some tea with ass, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, that was me. I didn't care about getting hammered, drinking and shit, you know. Cause I didn't do that shit. I like to be aware of my surroundings and shit. You know, it didn't really bother me no one pressed me to drink. Like, it's in the drink, but it's still, I had this shorty at the club, like, crazy. But yeah, man, damn. Sheesh.
Yeah. Now, my next question was, how do you think you deal with rejection? Because for me, bro, I feel like at first I dealt with rejection really badly. Like, I would like when I was really young, like 15, 16, 17, I would be like, damn, something must be fucked up with me. Mm-hmm. Or I would like attack myself and be like, put myself down. I'd be like, yeah, I know the shorty she will, of course she's not gonna fuck with you. Right. But then as I got more and more rejected, it's like one of those things like with time it gets better. But as I got more and more rejected, it just hit off and you're like, it wasn't that much, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course I'm still going like, it's gonna affect me a little, but I just really, like you said, you know, there's a lot of fish.
Yeah, there's a lot of fish in the sea. So I don't know. For me, when I was a kid, I'm not gonna lie to you. I never cursed the shit out of female when they reject me. You know what I'm saying? Because like my homeboy said, like I felt like there was something wrong with me. To a point where I was like, wow, am I that ugly? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't a good-looking kid. If you look at my pictures when I was in middle school or elementary school, even in high school, I wasn't the best looking kid. I was the best dresser, I tell you that. But the best looking kid, nah, because I was a nerd, yo. What kind of people wants to go with a nerd in high school? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had braces on too and stuff like that, like for 4 years in high school. Like you're like, oh, ew, you got braces, ew, you know, like
that sucks, dude.
You know, and my pants was all the way up to my belly button and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was wearing, but I was still make it work. And we had these kids, they were like fresh. They were the most freshest kids because they had new attire almost every day they come to school. I didn't understand that, you know, Johnny Cupcake clothing line and shit, and other clothing lines, Nikes and Jordans, and different color matching the shirts and the shoes. I'm over here like, damn, this is what the girls are trying to right now. I don't have these things, you know. I'm like, my parents, I didn't grow up with these things, you know. So I try to like look at these kids, but I started doing like dressing like them, even though I didn't have the money. My parents didn't have the money to do all that. And there's this one show that I was really attracted to when I was in high school. Like, rejection for me, I was quiet. When I get rejected, I was just super quiet about it. I didn't really say anything. When they reject me, I'm like, oh, okay. And then like them they said, as time passes by, it becomes like something that just bounces off and we dust it off. But there's a shit that I used to like. I don't know if she was playing with my mind. She said she likes me, but she never used to hang out with me. It was just the weirdest thing. And she was half white, half Haitian. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, but her name was Mary Ann. I don't remember her name, but it's been such a long time. I had a big crush on her. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be my girl. That's gonna be my wife. I like this girl so much. But I realized that she was hanging out with them. Because like when I was in high school, there was gang members, right? But she was hanging out with these gang members. I'm like, I didn't understand. I'm like, dang. You know what I'm saying? In this game where they had like niggas that were like 6'3", taller than me. I'm only 5'8", 5'9" at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I see all these bunch of like, Jamaican dudes, Haitian dudes, African dudes, but they were bigger than me, twice my size, bro. And they were like I was 16, and these niggas were like a junior and a senior, right? Like I was a freshman, about to be a sophomore. Big ass dude, bro. Damn, son. It was just crazy. And, I mean, there's a lot of shit that I had a crush on, but she was the only one who was giving me a little bit of attention. But I was simping. I didn't know any better. Obviously, at 16, 17 years old, and I didn't really like right now. I'm an adult. I'm a man. Like I don't. Well, even if like at 24, 25. I was still dating, but I never had to walk to a female. A female will walk up to me, I just close the deal, and then some way, somehow, we become boyfriend, girlfriend, or we become going out, hooking up and shit. I don't really, when I was in my mid-20s, I didn't really have to do approaching the females much. They always approach me. When they approach me, I'm always like, yo, okay, how do I close the deal to get her to go out with me? It was just like that. I didn't have to do much. And those females were like at the grocery store, or at my job, or I was in college, or I was going to the bar and shit, just chilling to the club. I didn't really have to do much. Like most of the females that I've dated in my mid-20s because they approached me, and I was like, all right. It didn't matter what they look like, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't peaking then. I wasn't trying to be. I was so peaked when I was in middle school, in high school for some reason. Because I mean, there's a shit that was trying to holler at me. She was a big girl. I'm like, damn. I'm trying to run away from her, but every time she sees me, I'm like, how she keeps seeing me, keep finding me? It's like we're playing hide and go seek.
Too fast.
Your
size.
Yeah. I'm like, damn. And then it's making me look bad. And the females that I'm attracted to, females that I want to talk and be with.
Yeah, like you said in the beginning too. like you said in the beginning, girls shoot for the stars. And like some of you shorties, gotta know your place. Like you gotta be like, damn, maybe this nigga's a little out of my league. But shorties, I think the problem, bro. See, I'm really glad you said that. This is the problem I feel like, because I feel like girls are not like so realistic with their physical appearance. With their ability, with like what they have to offer to a relationship, because they're not as critical of themselves as us men are, and so this kind of leads to like a little bit of like dysmorphia in their mind. Like they're looking at themselves, maybe in the mirror, not exactly how it really is, and so now they're shooting for like these high value men. They're shooting for niggas like us, you know what I'm saying? And no disrespect, but it's like you said, you're making us look bad to the other show.
And they don't take no for an answer.
They don't take no for an answer, bro.
I don't get it. It's like imagine if the script was flipped, right? It'd be bad for a dude who a female keeps saying no, but he keeps persisting. To when she was like, you know what, I gotta report this to somebody. This dude's like really annoying. But we can't even report it to anyone. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take it until we like move out of the city or move out of the town, bro.
Dude, and if you reject a girl, sometimes you're seen as like an asshole, insensitive or a dickhead.
You're an asshole, dickhead, or whatever it is that they, whatever they called you. It's like, yo, it's just like I'm not gonna lie to you. Still, there's a point in my life where I was afraid to say no to a shorty. But now it's easy. I'm like, no, I'm not interested. No, I don't like you. No, I'm good. I'm not interested. But back then it was hard for me, bro. Because it's like you said, when you're a dickhead, asshole, call you names and stuff, you messed up. I'm like, yo.
They'll call you gay.
Yeah, I'm like, you see the shorty? She's a 1. She's a 0. Like, why? Look at me. I'm a 45-pound dude at the time. 100. I'm like, I'm skinny. She's big. Look at me. She weighed more than me. Why would I be with a shorty like that?
Dude, yeah. I've had experience where like I was in
No disrespect to big girls. I like big girls, but sometimes, just I don't know. I don't mind big girls, to be honest with you, because big girls do deserve love. I'm not gonna lie to you, they do. But all I'm saying is sometimes y'all need to work on, just work out a little bit. Don't lose yourself to the point where you like can't even walk. You know what I'm saying? or you walking like a Oompa Loompa, one of the niggas from like the chocolate factory, you know, or like Teletubbies. You don't want to be looking like that. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, like I to the point where it's like I remember I was at this party in Hyde Park and I like wasn't really giving this one black shorty the time of day, and she was like mad ratchet, and she's like, "You're probably gay anyways, nigga." Like
They get bad.
she said she thought just because I wasn't trying to fuck with her that she like I literally like she was saying shit like that to me, and I was like, "Oh, all right," like you know what I'm saying, if that's what you got to tell yourself. And then my next thing I was gonna say is because I think personally rejection has made us stronger as people,
Right.
but speaking from a man's perspective. Like, you know what I'm saying? With women, I see that women have a tendency to deal very poorly with rejection, you know? And almost be like, it's usually met with anger, denial, or excuses, you know? Like, oh, he's probably gay, or he's probably just gonna whatever this, or, you know? And instead of taking it as a cue to like, okay, maybe I have to tweak something, or maybe I have to improve in somewhere, or my approach, or my energy, and
or myself.
you know what I'm saying? I'm just self-improved. And I guess why? Because I don't know why. But why do you think girls deal with rejection so bad, bro?
I mean, I say answer. I would think to answer honestly because I don't know. Like I said to you earlier, I got snapped. You know, literally, I got snapped, bro.
Like imagine, right? Like let's for all these scenarios, try to flip the roles. Imagine you go up to a short and you're like,
yeah,
and then you start doing the sign shit, and then you're like, hey, can we dance? And she's like, no, and you just go.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
and you just slap this bitch.
He look bad, right, for doing that.
Bad, nigga. You go to jail.
You get arrested.
You go to jail.
For like 3 to 6 months. You're in probation or something, bro. You know,
that's
house
assault.
arrest.
That's assault, bro.
Yeah.
But how many people call what happened to you assault, bro?
Bro, it's just like nobody said anything. They're like, ooh. No, he got smacked. It was like I heard it. Even like I even heard it myself. I'm like, damn. But I don't know why. I don't know. Honestly, you know, I want to take the next step further, honestly, because these females who got rejected, and I there's some of y'all out there who got rejected. Y'all work out a lot. Your workout look good. Got 10 out of 10. All of a sudden now, when a nigga trying to approach you, you reject the nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wait, what's going on? So, what I'm saying is that, you know, because there's some shitty that I've known who were big girls when I was in high school and college. And now they look like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, what a major. I'm like, wow, she looks good. What happened? What did she do to get all that? You know what I'm saying? And then now, it's funny. Now, when a nice guy approached them, it's like they reject a nice guy. But yeah, you work out, do all that, but now you got a kid, but you're single, but you're still looking for a high value man. You're not gonna have high value man. You know what I'm saying? Like no nigga's gonna be with you because you look bad, you look good and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is how you portray yourself into society. Like you said, like we don't know why women take rejection poorly. Why they mentally. They're going straight to their feelings and emotions and get angry or upset. I don't even know, to be honest. Women can be very confusing, especially girls who are in their early 20s. You know, when a guy rejects them because they think they look bad. Oh, I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad boss. But yeah, you're getting rejected. But you don't, like, sometimes you gotta really reevaluate yourself. Like, am I really gonna keep up this attitude, this ghetto-ness, and this ratchet shit? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, y'all gonna get niggas, but you're not gonna get niggas that you want. You're not gonna get niggas who wanna be with you, stay with you. You're gonna get niggas who just wanna fuck. Don't get mad because that's the niggas you're chasing, right? This nigga you're actually going out there looking for, thinking that, oh, he's a high value man, I like him. And then he's this and then 3 to 6 months down the line. He's cheating on you. He's his belly home. He's out most of his boys. And you're mad about that, but that's the nigga you choose. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be mad at a nigga because that's the nigga you choose. And then a nigga like me or anyone who come approach you, being nice to you, buying you flowers and shit. You know, wants to love you, wants to love on you, wants to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? Wants to do, you know. But yet, you cheat on these niggas. But you're mad when a nigga cheat on you because you're chasing niggas that's that's, that's way out of your league. Like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, comment down below why you think girls do so poorly with rejection.
Yeah. It's like, you want a nice guy come up to you, you reject a nice guy. A bad boy, good looking dude with cars and nice house come up to you. And you don't understand why he's not loyal, why he's cheating on you. You don't know why he's not respecting you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? Like a double standard type of shit? Like, you want a good guy, you want a guy. You're not gonna get, like, it's like a celebrity. Why do you guys think a celebrity married celebrities or actors married actors? They never go for anybody that's like not famous. You know what I'm saying? I never understood that. Like, why they never be with someone that's not famous, that's not out there as much as they are. You know, that's why there's so many like breakup and divorce, wishing that does not work. You know, look at I hate to bring this up, but like look at Jada Pink. You know what I'm saying? Look at her with Will Smith. Like, you never heard Will Smith no more. I heard he was in India somewhere. After what happened, after he smacked
Really?
Chris Rock, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I never heard from him anymore. He's gone. He's disappeared from social media. You don't hear from him no more. You know, he's in India. Probably still is. You know, it's just like these. I don't know. You women don't know what you want. When you get a good guy, you sabotage it. You ruin his whole ego and his manhood. And you don't understand that when shit doesn't work out, when you leave, now you're happy, you're excited, you work out with the body you wanted. Now you got a nigga who get you impregnated, right? And then you lose it, like you're mad, posting on social media, or you abuse me, you do this to me. Y'all blaming it, like, y'all reject the nigga, the good nigga in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I tend to find, right, a lot of times when niggas get rejected, it tends to be a catalyst for self-improvement or, you know, bettering yourself. But I also, it's funny, on the contrary, on the flip side, I tend to see that when women get rejected, it tends to be like almost like has a dampening effect. Like, it will make women get like a very sad, like self-deprecating, like negative self-talk.
Something from one man to another.
They'll exactly, you know, like promiscuity, like things like that. Like it will, and rejection, kind of like to take us home. Rejection is like, it's a powerful tool that you can use to improve yourself, your mental strength. Like, not just, and we're talking about shorties and stuff that is more relatable, you know, but not just rejection from relationships, like rejection from jobs, rejection from opportunities in life. I even want to say it like how I wrote it, right? Rejection from schools, from peers, from like social groups. Like, these kind of things are things that can strengthen your morale and your characteristics as an individual, you know. And for women out there, like I really don't know either, you know, but it's like it's a telltale sign when God gives you a taste of your own medicine, how you deal with it, you know what I'm saying? And like we were saying earlier, you know, so you gotta be a little more understanding of like, wow, it's not entirely maybe something to do with me, you know. Yeah, I can improve myself here and I can work on these things, but it's like, doesn't mean I'm not a good person. Doesn't mean like I'm not lovable. Doesn't mean I'm not like a good catch. You know what I'm saying? It's like one person rejects me, you know. And I wrote it like this, right? I wrote, sometimes rejection is God's protection. And if you were to get or stay involved with that person or that opportunity, maybe it would have been ultimately bad for you. Start to look at the aspects of yourself and the potential part you had to play in being rejected. Like, for example, like if you have inconsistencies in your resume when you apply to a job, you know, not getting that job can show you like the faults. Oh, well, maybe there's like inconsistencies in your resume, or like you can look at the the way I'm interacting with others isn't engaging enough. You know, maybe you're too antsy and you've been denied certain opportunities due to your impatience. You know, um, like I said before, use this as an inflection point to see what aspects of yourself you can refine. Self-reflect and convert the rejection into an opportunity for growth and self-development. This will help you with your psychology around the fear of rejection and actually build self-confidence through improving the variables in your life that you can't control. You know what I'm saying? But like they say, if you don't swing, you know what I'm saying, you always miss. So.
Right. I mean, I was listening to a guy, I forget his name, but he brought up to a point where when we're looking for a partner, looking for the perfect partner, looking for the perfect person, they have to have these qualities. They have to have these these class, this make that much money, have that kind of cars or that type of house. You know, it's like you're not looking at the bigger questions here. You're not looking at you're not looking at yourself. What can you bring to the table for you to be with the person? You know what I'm saying? It's like you need to understand and see like what can you bring to the table. A guy can come to a guy or a girl can come up to you and a partner can come up to you and bring so much to the table. But what are you doing for you to be able to meet him halfway or meet her halfway? Like what are you doing? Sometimes you really gotta think of yourself because rejection. Because I feel like women are they reject they. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. This is just my opinion. I think women has the most rejection when it comes to like dating someone you're not attracted to. You know what I'm saying? Like your guy can take you out, that guy can take you out to dinner, right? And then the next day, another guy take you to dinner because you want to have a free meal or whatever. And then the guy's like, what happened? What did I do? Like, she never answered my call, but you're going out with a different guy this time. You're doing the same thing. You know, right? And not only that, you're hurting or entertaining these guys thinking that you're attracted to them, but you're also you're building up so much karma, building up so much, what do you call it? Consequences in your life that when you actually meet that person, you're gonna get hurt the same way you hurt these guys, the same way you hurt the woman as well. These women, it goes both ways. I hate to talk about like how women bash up. I mean, this is a society. This is a generation. This is how the world is. The world is changing to a point where women nowadays want the most high valuable man. It's just so bad. I think it's kind of. It's sad in a way. It's like a woman who posts so much on social media, but posting her body so much that she's expecting to have a loyal guy, to have a fake. No, I'm not gonna. Like, if you're posting yourself, and I think Andrew Tate says it. Andrew Tate, one of the person asked him a question like, if your girl come out and say she wants to be an OnlyFans, right? Like, how would you take it? That was a question, and his answer was, he's like, if my girl ever come up to me and says that she wants to be OnlyFans, I'm keeping all the money. I'm keeping all the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm keeping all the money, and she can do whatever you want. You're not supposed to any niggas. You're not gonna be with any different dude. I'll film it too. I'll film it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll film it and keep all the money. It's all money. You know what I'm saying? How can you say? I feel like she would come up to you and say to you, "Oh, I want to set an OnlyFans," and then she's like, "But she's not. You're not filming it. You're not there." You know what I'm saying? You'll never see the money. You'll never see the money, bro. You'll never see it. You know why? Because now she got all the money. She become all the famous. It doesn't become your money no more. That's the reason why. Going back to what Andrew Tate said to another video he mentioned too. Like, he was talking to this guy. Sometimes, authority is a responsibility. You got a responsibility for that person, right? You gotta be able to, like, I'm responsible for you. I'm responsible because I care about you. I love you, and the video I sent you too. Also, it says it all. It says it all. Like, nowadays, women only fuck for money. But that's what it is. Women only fuck because they want to get paid. They want to have females. They want to. Yeah, that's what. If a woman just fuck for money, automatically don't expect. If you want a guy to take you out because you're female, I'm gonna think you're a prostitute. You're just a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? Showing your body online. Like, I'm not degrading any woman who does that. You don't do it because it's a job. Because it's not a job. It's not. Trust me. Showing your body on the internet is not a job. Making millions of dollars from that is not a job. A job is where you actually gain a skills from it, right? Where you can teach others to do the same thing. Anybody can go out there and show their body off. You know what I'm saying? And then you get rejected because a guy just wanna fuck. I could, like, honestly, like, my boy is a perfect example. I remember he took a shorty out before he even ordered food. He's like, just so you know, if I'm paying for your food, I'm gonna do something tonight. I'm gonna fuck you tonight. Straight up, he's like, yo, I know your female nature. I know your mind. Where's your mind at? You probably gonna come in for a female, but think again. Let's have two options. No, for real, bro. That's what he told me, bro. He said, yo, you have two options. You could
think again.
He's like, you have two options. You can either sit there and we can order food. You can pay for your food. I can eat and pay for my food. We can go separate homes.
Wait, so what happened?
You know? And she was like, oh, yeah. Pay for my food.
Damn, that nigga's a savage.
Bro, it's like, fuck it, bro. It's like, yo.
He got all the bullshit out the way.
All the bullshit out the way, bro. It's like, this is what it is. Sometimes you really have to, and this really was like a model from somewhere, she told me. Yeah, I fucked her one night, never see her again. That was it, bro. Because this really, they're not really important, bro. I don't know why niggas, like, these niggas are simping over for these shorty, bro. They're not gonna be with you. They're only gonna want you because you got the money, and then when you become broke, or you don't have the money to carry and take them out, you're gonna go to the next one. You know, they're gonna go to the next dude who got it. You know, it's like, bro, like, rejection is something that women don't take well, but for men, we need to stop simping for these women. You know what I'm saying? Like, we simping way too much for these women. For what? It's like, you gotta ask them, what can they bring to the table? Like, again, like, I'm putting this into taste. He says in one of his videos, he only fucked for love or money. Like, bitches are paying him to fuck them, bro. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Unless you love me, you're loyal, you're faithful. He said love because they have to be loyal, they have to be faithful. They can't be having side niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can only have one nigga, which is me. Like, honestly, bro, like, if I had that mindset back then, it would be like, it would be a game changer, bro. You know? Like, it took niggas like us out there who stopped simping, who at the age of 24, at the age of 22, 23, or if you were self-aware, or if you red pill, because niggas out here blue pill, you know what I'm saying? You're over here sipping for these females, but they don't understand, like, yo, you just bought this shorty a meal, you put her going to a 5-star restaurant, and this shit's gonna think that you got the money. Bro, I put my first date, right? First date with the shorty, I'll never forget this, it was at Burger King, bro. Burger King, and this chick was a 10 out of 10, no lie. 10 out of 10, I was in college, I brought her to Burger King. 19 Hispanic, bro. Burger King, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, she looked at me like, man, this nigga's probably a thug, right? He's against it. Like, shit. No, I wasn't. I'd come out with, like, nice jeans, nice sneakers and shit, nice hat. And I didn't have a chain, I didn't have a watch. You know, nice car. It was just me and my swag. And that was it. Burger King, bro. He was looking at me like, oh, she dressed up. This nigga just on the jeans. You know what I'm saying? She thought she was gonna go to a fuck. You know, she thought, bro. She thought she was gonna go to a 5-star restaurant.
Think again.
You know, like, yo. And then, honestly, like, you know, you're probably thinking, oh, did you hit it? I'm like, of course I hit it, man. You know, it was just like, yo, she thought that this thing was different, bro. The other niggas would be like, 5-star restaurant. And she'd be like, damn, the most happiest lady. You know, she's like, damn, we started talking, great conversation. Talking about herself, talking about her family and shit like that, which I didn't need to hear about it, but I listened, you know. So I'm like, all right, cool, you know. But it was like she thought, damn, this nigga is real, bro. Like, it's just, bro, it's like you gotta think, because, bro, like, I could when I was with my ex-fiance. I was going up. Left and right. I was feeling the feel, you know. I was like in 2017, 2018.
Yeah, and the dating market was so different then.
It's so different back then, bro.
It's funny how 5 years will do that, right?
Bro, I'm telling you, it's so different. Nowadays, you gotta have, I don't know, you gotta have it all for you to even go over the best 10 out of 10.
Nowadays, if you have it all, and you respect the girl, and you fuck with her, and you make her come, she's still gonna be fucking on you.
She's still gonna be fucking on you. She's still gonna cheat on your ass. You're still gonna be a number. You're still gonna be a player too. Alright, still gonna be a fucking player too, bro.
Crazy.
It's insane, bro. Like, people don't care no more. They don't care about eating for free, living at your place for free, don't pay any fucking bills. Alright? And then we simply paying for their bills on top of that. Right? Thinking that we're gonna get to some pussy. You might have get pussy, but she's not enjoying it. She's faking her orgasm on top of that. A big ass nigga who's 6'3", you know what I'm saying? With a big old dick and shit, fucking her good.
Big ass niggas lats.
You know what I'm
niggas
saying?
Like, yeah.
Putting a shorty up, just bouncing her on, you know? It's just like, yo, shorty don't care about whether you, like, yeah, you care about the money and shit, but at the end of the day, it's like, they just need a good, I hate to say this, like a good fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think it was manhandling her, destroying her and shit. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it. No lie.
It's real, dude.
But this is what they portraying out. This is what they're showing us. Hey, yo, we gotta be a thug. We gotta be a bad boy. We gotta be a gangster. We gotta have this stuff. We gotta have the money. You know, like rejection, guys. You shouldn't take it so seriously. To be honest, rejection it's okay if you should reject you. Even if you're going out of your league, it's cool. Sometimes I'll be stepping out of my line, thinking I could literally pick a model or a stripper who's like titties and ass everywhere. You know, sometimes I'll be doing that. Like I went to a strip club. I'll never forget that. I went to a strip club, and me and my boy at the time, I used to live with him. You know, this nigga paid probably $100 to $200 just to get a lap dance. And she would come up to me. I was chilling. She was Dominican half of the weekend. Cute ass shorty. She'd come up and say, "I like you." She'd come to my private room. The private room, I only spent $20. Butt naked shit, dancing on me, everything. You know, I'm only trying to touch the titties and the ass. She said, "No, that's gonna be extra." I'm like, "Alright, say no more." You know what I'm saying? I didn't even pay her.
That story was mad funny. This nigga was like, I was like this.
Yeah, I was just laying there. She just doing what she gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
She get that $20.
Yeah, she's talking about how she got killed while she was dancing. I didn't really care. I'm like, fuck, you a stripper.
She was doing what,
you know?
She was doing what she had to do for that 20.
Yeah. Dude, she was going hard. It was
that
crazy
work for that $20.
That's
her putting that work for $20.
I'm going to get my money. I'm going to be spending $100 to $200. And I ended up finding out when she was done with me. I'm like, bro, what happened? Did you get a number? She's like, nah, man, I ain't just spending $200 just for a lap dance. I'm like, damn, B. I only spent $20. Well, what happened? What did she do to you? She didn't even give me, she didn't even give me bone. She didn't give me nothing, bro. She just shook her booty in front of me, and I was it. I'm like, $200, bro. Look at this thing like, yo,
200, bro.
That's insane, bro. I'm like, dude, I threw quarters at the strippers, bro. Quarters, not dollars, quarters, man. Tell me, this one time I threw quarters and shit, and they got pissed. They kicked me out. And my boy took quarters. This is crazy. Like, it was me and my boy, my cousin, and his boy. Like, yo, you can't be doing that, man. Like,
you need to get the fuck out of here. Like, you can't be bringing quarters. It's dangerous for these bitches.
It's sort of shit. Nah, for real, though. It's a true story. Like, I was literally throwing quarters until my boy was in the manager and said, "I apologize. It's his first time. It's his birthday. He's probably drunk." You know, and then
nigga's dead sober.
I'm dead sober, right? So
he's right, drunk.
You know, and then the manager's like, "Yo, you need to take out money, like real, you know." So I did. I went out, took out $20, you know, and then they gave me $1, like $20. $20 was $1, like $1 for $20. And then I was like, all right, man, do I really need to spend $20 for it? I just put $1 on the floor and I put the rest in my pocket. You know, I didn't throw the whole money away. That's my boys. My boys, that's what they were doing. They were just throwing dollars like it's like crazy. Stack of dollars, bro. I'm gonna be this 21 block. I'm like, alright, see what she does. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see who comes in. You know, I'm just waiting who comes in. You know, and it was just crazy. I'm like, alright, man. I'm gonna go to the strip club ever again. I'm not gonna spend money to go to a strip club just to watch a girl dance. I'm like, who does that? I could watch television for free. I'm like, I'm great.
Or I could go to the club and get with some real shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Real shorty.
Like, with some shorty and actually
pay a girl just to watch her dance. Bro, I'm already paying my subscription Netflix, Hulu. I can watch it online and shit.
For real. What? It takes way less mental energy.
That's what I'm saying.
It takes way less gas to get there.
Yeah. I'm like, what's the point?
For real though, I'm telling you, yo, these shorties be crazy, you know what I'm saying? Don't be too fucking, these shorties be stripping, these shorties be fucking other niggas. You know what I'm saying? They be wilding out. The shorty rejects you. I mean, I guess like, what I'll say is, just think about like, I just not to make excuses and just, you know, just probably a hoe anyway. Like some of you niggas be dealing with rejection really bad, you know. Like there was one nigga, like I won't even shout him out, right? But when I was in high school, this shorty was showing me her DMs, right, on Facebook, and this nigga hit her up, right, and for my school, and he was like, hey, like he's like, you look mad cute, like I'm trying to fuck with you, and she responded like she was like her rejection was kind of harsh. She's like, no thanks. You know what I'm saying? She said that to this nigga. And this nigga immediately after was like, oh, you're mugs anyway, like you're Hitler anyway. I wasn't even trying to fuck with you, like literally, like right before he was like, I'm trying to fuck with you, you're cute. And he's like, you ugly anyway, bitch, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Like, and it's like, bro, I'll just say, when you get rejected, bro, handle it with grace, bro. And don't look at it as like a failed like opportunity. Look at it as like a window for growth, because now you can say, okay, that response or that question didn't work. You know what I'm saying? That approach didn't work. So how can I like kind of move this into a way that I can gear it towards getting more success or a higher hit rate, I guess you could say. You know, but like no, for real, use it as a fucking catalyst to improve yourself. You know what I'm saying? Take this shit on the chin, bro. Rejection will really make you the strongest nigga, bro. When you can deal with rejection, like, take it from us, like, you'll be the strongest nigga you know.
Yeah, even like Superman, it would deflect. It would just bounce off your body, man. It's like, you just like do a shrug. Alright, cool. On the next one. Alright, cool. You know, I can't count how many rejection I had, but I'm about to tell you, I got a lot of rejection when I went to the bars and the clubs. A lot. To a point I keep going. I never give up. I'll be honest with you. You know, girl says no to me. That's my way to be like, alright, let's go to the next one. You know what I'm saying? And when a girl says I'm not interested, I'll go to my next. This is go to the next one. And when I say I got a boyfriend, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna be persistent a little bit. You got a boyfriend, but you in the club shaking your booty.
If she even says anything like more than just like I'm not interested, you have a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my, you have a chance.
Yeah, you have a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's up to you. You gotta prove yourself.
Yeah, that's how it is. Alright, man. Alright, guys. I just want to thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys. And if you have any questions or comments, please below, hit the subscribe button. If you like, give us a thumbs up. You know, if you really like this video, guys, we really appreciate you. Alright, take care. God bless, ladies and gentlemen. My brothers and sisters, take care of yourself. Alright, stay up. Peace.
Alright, bro. That was dope. Back up. So.